A friend of mine lost her father this year. He was her only remaining parent. The news was devastating. She witnessed the whole illness like a fading long-distance relationship. Through phone calls that are not as descriptive as if your eyes were there, through hands and instructions that could not make a difference, through worries and prayers that seemed not to reach anywhere. When he died, she was 3 borders away, with enough money to get there, but missing a piece of paper that guaranteed her ability to get back to work when it was all over, a work permit. So she mourned him on her side of these imaginary lines, in the house of a friend, so she wouldn't be alone, and attended the burial through WhatsApp. In pictures they were able to send and videos they were stable enough to record. I've always wondered about seed dispersal. A tree knows that should all its seeds grow next to it, they will not thrive in her shade. So they will compete for food and water and sunshine and die before they reach their full potential. So she makes her fruits sweet enough for people and animals to carry away, light enough to be blown by the wind, or clingy enough to stick to clothes and fur. All this in hopes that the seed will land somewhere soft and damp and warm and light enough to grow. There is no guarantee it will grow, and the seed can come back home, but there's small chance that this will work out, that the seed will live and continue the family line. That hope makes it all worth it. My parents did that. They moved away to plant their family in a safe place, but that hope did not pan out as hoped, as planned. It did not spare us the need to disperse, to survive, to live. When a new friend found out the number of borders in my story, he asked me if I was adventurous, brave enough to travel and discover new places and write home about them, a restless soul that is called by adventure beyond the reef. The simple answer is no, I am not. I am a homebody. If someone put a tracker in my phone and monitored where I went, they would be bored out of their mind. I'm one of the people who believe my soulmate will knock on my door and announce himself. What do you mean? You went out to have fun. There's TV and food at home. You can make a karaoke bar if your imagination is big enough, and I have an imagination. My answer is always, if there was food at home, I would be there. I wouldn't be here. It's true, if I had found a job, no matter how mediocre or low paying, I would have stayed and worked hard, been the best employee who ever worked there, never sleeps, or for the chance to stay home and visit home whenever I got sick. The better pay abroad wouldn't have swayed me. I think God knew this and made it a life or death thing. I never really get the message otherwise. I am not adventurous. I survive when I need to. The world is an unfair place, with lines in the sand that determine who you are or who you aren't. It determines what you can claim, where you can go, where you can be treated as a human or an inconveniencing pest. These lines cost money to cross, and sometimes you can't afford to go back, no matter what. You are meant to grow where you are planted and try to connect and form a different life and make it. You were sweet enough to be taken, light enough to be blown, or clingy enough to stick to an opportunity until you left. You have found new soil in which you can bloom. Going back is not an option. My friend came for work. She had renovated the house her father lived in. She had paid for the medical expenses when he died. She also contributed to the funeral. Being away from home and unable to be there physically meant people who came for the funeral had somewhere to gather, something to eat, and the deceased had a suit to wear and a coffin to lay to rest in. Her tears and distance paid a price, and we all accepted it. The benefit is universal, but the cross is only hers to bear. She's a girl away from home. My cousins and sisters had gone away from home before me, with hopes that they will thrive in their new places and make it. I did the same. We have found ourselves in places we never would have dreamed of, trying to find a living and identity and the right to live without immigration breathing down our neck. The move comes with all sorts of sacrifices. No one to share your joy or sorrow, no one to be on your side no matter what, having to explain canon life events at every turn, and introducing yourself and inventing yourself again and again. My name is Sigiro, and my favorite color is rainbow or sunset. Makes sense if you know me, but they don't. So to them, my favorite color is blue. And the meaning of my name is a long story that I will explain when we have time, and usually we never do. The homesickness at random times is the worst. Dreaming of home so vivid you can feel your sister's cold feet in the night, smell the breakfast, and wake up confused for a full minute because you don't recognize your own beddings. You can't go back. Sometimes it's not now or ever. You know this and are mature enough to understand. They also know this and have accepted this unfortunate choice. But home is where their heart is, and yours is stuck in a place you will never go. And yours is stuck in a place where you will never grow. And once in a while, it conspires with your mind to reconnect you with your roots. It's not like you don't want to go home. You can't. The instructions were to thrive where you are planted, and most times you don't think you can, but you have no choice. Going back is not an option. You are the girl away from home. You grow crooked or weak or break, but you have to grow. Dear Hirwa, this painting called to me because it's a beautiful sunset, and she's a girl who's alone, trying to grow wings, I think. I think you can look at it as she's so sad, she's melting away, or she's so lonely, she's trying to find wings and fly away to where her people are, or something like that. Anyway, enjoy it. Bye bye, see you next time.